All right, Mr. Telefero TV, how's everybody doing out there? Salute to Carmelo Anthony, who I heard has been working his ass off since he was essentially let go by the Rockets. And by the way, I did not make a video on this. The Bulls finally waived Carmelo Anthony the other day, and you know he's a free agent right now, right? I want to let you guys know something this is not like a 50% chance of this happening. It's not a 25%, 75% ordeal. This is a 100% chance happening. All right, this is 100% happening. Only if this trade happens. Carmelo Anthony will become a Los Angeles Lakers if the Lakers are able to acquire Anthony Davis. He will be a Laker in less than an hour after that. There's already like a deal pretty much in place for Melo to be a Laker. If you remember, I told you guys a few weeks ago, Melo said he wouldn't mind being a Laker, but it would have to be a situation where nobody's losing their job. Like, he didn't want to see one of the young Bulls get released so he could join the team, or you let one of these veterans go, you know, and hurt the locker room chemistry for him to join. So he said if the opportunity presented itself, he'd be willing to join the Lakers. He wants in. Well, the opportunity has presented itself. So if the Anthony Davis trade goes through, here's what it's going to take for the Lakers to pull it off. And by the way, I don't think this trade is going to go through. But it would take probably Lonzo, Kuzma. Kuzma's for sure going in any trade. Ingram. It would take Zubac. It would take probably Beasley or Rondo. So you could potentially lose 4 forwards in one trade. Here comes Melo. Melo would be a forward that's on the market. And who better to sign with the Lakers than one of LeBron's closest friends, who he's co-signed and stamped for years. LeBron has let it be known to Lakers that he would love to have Melo on a roster. And this is the opportunity that will present itself. Yo, if the Lakers do get Anthony Davis, that roster is going to be depleted. I know they're going to bring back a Solomon Hill or probably an Etuan Moore, but they're going to need some players, right? They're going to be depleted in a lot of regards. Like, they're going to need some players, right? They're going to 100% need to sign some free agents. And one guy that for sure will be getting a phone call and signing with the Lakers immediately would be Carmelo Anthony. And look, Melo didn't want to be a guy who was just on the end of a bench and not really involved. He wanted to be a starter. He still think he could be a starter in this league. All right, what you got, Melo? You'll have the best player in the planet giving you the rock, and you might be a starter. If they get Anthony Davis, right? If they get Anthony Davis, and if they have to have LeBron at the 4, Melo might be the starter at 3 if you lose Kuzma, Ingram. That's a lot of guys. So they might be rolling with their starting lineup of, if they able to keep Rondo, it might be Rondo, Josh Hart, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron, and Anthony Davis. Not a bad team, by the way. Not a bad team at all. If Melo can commit to shooting some threes, I wouldn't put them over Golden State. They'll still be 5 or 6. But it's a good spot to be in until the summer, and it at least gives Melo a job, and he'll be seen in the playoffs at least. So hopefully he could get another suitor come this summer, right? That's good enough, right? That's probably the only opportunity that Carmelo Anthony's gonna have. And like I said, this Anthony Davis trade to the Lakers is a long shot. I don't believe it's happening. I think the Pelicans would be idiots to not at least allow Boston to give them an offer this summer. That's the first time the Celtics can make an offer to Anthony Davis. It will be this summer. But if it did happen, 100%, Carmelo Anthony will be in the NBA again. He'll be a Los Angeles Laker. That's a promise from your boy. And I thank you guys so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. So we'll see what happens. A lot of people riding on this Anthony Davis trade right now, man. So we'll see. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Telefero.
Mr. Telefero.
Mr. Telefero.
Mr. Telefero.
Shout out to Mr. Telefero.
You're watching Mr. Telefero TV.
Mr. Telefero TV. Here with the Triple B's. You can't do nothing but win.